Hello, welcome to the race-by-race preview for Sha Tin on Sunday. Dual course meeting with 8 on the Seacourse turf and 2 on the all-weather, joined on the panel for the race-by-race preview by Paul Lally and Tom Wood. And Tom, what are some of the highlights from the meeting on Sunday?
Yeah, well, the main race, the 50th anniversary cup for the apprentice school, that comes up as race number 7, Super Fortune there, carrying top weight. And then later on in the day, a good quality Class 2 race over 1,400 metres. Yeah, the two.
And there are jackpots, Paul.
Yeah, some good jackpots here. 4.3 million going into the triple trio, 1.8 million going out into the 6-up win bonus. We've also got 800,000 going to races 6 and 10 for the quartet and the first 4 merged pools. A lot of favourites. I think could be a favourites day on Sunday, famous last words. Only one first starter as well.
We'll clip that out, and if it's not the favourites day, we'll replay it for the show next weekend. Let's look at race number 1 now. It does start on the all-weather. It's a Class 5 over the 1,200 metres. Dashing Genius is on the class drop. Happy Times won twice over the 1,200, but they've been on the turf. Still wins a 2-time course and distance winner. Handsome Rebel has a tongue tie again. Telecom Missile placed his last start on the all-weather. We've got Regency Gem with the visor going on again, and Winning Strikes Pacifiers with the cows replaced by the full pacifiers. Regency Gem will be at the back on the speed map. Tom, that's a given because his starts are always slow and his finishes are always very fast.
Yep, dead right there. Handsome Rebel, he's got the tongue tie going back on. He might be forward here. Winning Strikes has been forward. He's been backed and beaten numerous occasions now. To be fair, Handsome Rebel has as well. Boys Party should get a nice enough run, Paul. He's strong barrier too.
Yeah, so I think him and Steel Win will just let the pace go and sit in behind. Steel Win's been downgraded into Class 5, and General Trump, I think he'll probably go back. He's got a tricky draw.
General Trump has one off a rating of 40. He's down to 34 at the moment. We do start with turf form though here, Paul, with Happy Time having just his second appearance on the dirt this week.
Yeah, so he's had the one go here. Didn't do too much on that occasion, but wasn't a bad run here at Sha Tin. They did finish in a bit of a bunch there behind the eventual winner, but look, I didn't get him in. Happy Time.
He last won off 40 back in September of last year. He's a bit of a tricky horse to catch. He's got a mind of his own as well. Plays up in the gates and does things wrong. He stayed on okay, but he'd certainly need to improve a little bit again, I think, to figure here.
All right, and that was Telecom Missile winning that race. Off to the all-weather here, Tom, for the multiplier. Now, this is running 5th last time in Class 4. He's on the class crop.
He's done little sort of prior to with this has the multiplier, but watch him here in the straight. He's followed to the rail. Matthew Poon's been in the saddle on this occasion, and then runs up the backside of everything here and has to check off heels a little bit there. So didn't get a clear passage by any stretch, Paul.
No, and now he's been downgraded. I think you see him run. He ran on again once he got off heels as well. So look, I think he's in the right grade, and I think he can win this.
All right, so it's going to be the multiplier for Paul. What about these runners? Paul, place chances as we know who you're winning. General Trump, he runs second in this race behind Touch Faith.
Yeah, he's the one I'm going to take out of this race as well, General Trump. Look, he might just be a little bit further back, but as you said, he's a well-rated horse. He's one of 40, down to this rating of 34, so he goes in for me.
Yeah, I'm going to throw in Boys Party as well. He ran one of his best closing sectionals of his limited career, Boys Party. You can see him running on down the outside in the pink there with the black blinkers. So I thought there was a bit of merit in his run. General Trump only just missed here on the bob to Touch Faith.
He's trialled well on the surface too as Boys Party and is slowly getting there if that replay's anything to go by. So the multiplier is on top. Paul, who's in the equation for the minors?
Yeah, I'm looking at all the downgraders actually. I've got him on top. I thought he can win this, the multiplier. Steel Win's a well-rated horse. He's one of 48 and he's down to 39. Comes into Class 5. Dashing Genius. Another one who's, look, his two starts ago when he ran third behind Happy Tango was good. And General Trump on a minor line. 5, 3, 1, 8.
6, 8, 7 and 5 I've gone with here. Boys Party, like the way he ran home last start. General Trump only just missed. Telecom Missile ran well on the surface, 3 back win, beaten by Touch Faith in that replay we saw a short time ago. And the multiplier, after being held up, but ran on pretty well. So 6, 8, 7 and 5.
It's a wide market. Steel Win's come up the early favourite at 5.3.